definitely need some water. Um, I got a film camera, and I really want to just talk about the film cameras. Definitely came running in. Just gonna make myself comfortable right now, and this is a little bit different scene. I literally just got off from my barber shop and finally set up the station, but today I really want to just talk to you guys about why I picked up a film camera. The biggest thing is because I've been shooting with DSLR since I started photography, and that's not a bad thing. DSLR and mirrorless and stuff like that is the future. I get it. The technology in there is unbeatable. It's the joy of photography coming back, and I remember the first time I ever bought my first DSLR. It's a lot of the picture I took was a guess on shutter speed, ISO, and aperture, and yeah, I was shooting picture of everything. A flower, that building, that car, it doesn't matter. I'm just taking pictures of everything and then checking the monitor and realizing, yeah, everything's underexposed or overexposed. And then learning ISO, shutter speed, and aperture. And that learning process was the super fun process of it. And I think I've just been using mirrorless for a while that I'm just taking shots and not really thinking about it too much, and because I'm not worried about how many shots I take. I just take as many as I want. 1,000 shots if I wanted to. And then look at the picture right away and it's like, nah, that picture's not good. But that kind of rushes the moment. So this definitely helps slow it down, helps me think about the art of photography and helps me think about what looks great and really snapping that shot and then waiting to get it developed to be able to see that shot that I envisioned and making sure that I got it correctly. And the color from film camera, it's so good, so good. The one thing that I really like about a film camera is that it forces me to slow down. I've been really taking full advantage of the mirrorless camera, my R3 and even like my R5. When I'm taking pictures, I'm bursting, and I always take like at least 2 shots just to make sure that I get that second one or the first one perfect. So when I get home, I know that I got that shot, and there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, you definitely should do that because that's why you have the mirrorless now, and you want to make sure that you got the shot, especially if you're on vacation and you don't have another chance to shoot that picture. Something like a film camera makes you kind of like compose everything. Your framing, your shot, your shutter speed, your aperture, your white balance, making sure that everything is in focus. Even the focusing on here is insane. All that is separate, and all that you have to think about when you're taking a picture. You can't just go in and just take a shot and be like, oh crap, it's dark, I'm gonna take another shot. When you're taking a shot on this, you won't know that it's dark until you develop it, and that's when you're either at home already and you just got to make sure that you got everything dialed in, and it's about lesson being learned. So for example, something like this, I honestly, my first roll of film has like 12 pictures, just 12 shots in one row, and that's about it. And I probably had like 2 shots that I actually like. Other than that, and it's not even like I really like those pictures, it's just 2 shots that came out okay, and if it was my DSLR, I would know right away that those shots are great before I even take the picture. No brainer. I mean, if you guys ask, then why would I even bother getting a film camera? This film camera brings joy back to photography for me. I really love everything about this film camera. I've been trying to take this out and just take pictures with it, like just cranking it, the sound, the way it sounds, opening up, the way it sounds, opening up the magnification, so when you look in it, you see the frame perfectly. All this mechanic, all this way it sounds, the diodes, the aperture, it's super. Hear that? Okay, the way this whole piece comes off, that piece right there, and this whole camera actually comes apart and it's just a box, which is insane. The dark slide right here too, the fact that you have to take it out before you take the shot, or else all your pictures will just be black. Well, for this one, actually you won't be able to snap that picture at all until you remove this thing. But sometimes if you don't put it in all the way, then you'll be able to take the pictures. And when you take the pictures, half of the picture is like black because the dark screen is still there, the dark slide is still there. Things you got to remember, things you got to set up to make sure that you're ready to shoot. These things forces you to slow down, enjoy photography, and enjoy taking that picture. You're framing it, you're seeing it in your vision. Take that time to capture that shot. I love it. I love the fact that it comes out that way. It comes out being excited about developing the film and then seeing what it looks like and be like, oh my God, I took that shot. That was me. I took that shot. But for those first three pictures was my very first time ever shooting film. There are things that I need to learn. Definitely, there are a lot of things that I need to learn, and I would be talking about it in the future videos too on film camera. If you guys are interested in, I don't know, picking up a film camera. This is a medium format film camera. It's a Bronica Zenza, and I've just heard good things about it, and I love the way it feels. I love the way it looks. It's a top-down monitor, so it's pretty cool. Other than that, I mean, I don't know too much about this. Like a lot of the formats, I don't know. I just know this camera, and I like the way it feels. It's on a 50mm, so it's most likely like a 35 or something like that. Because it is a medium format, it's bigger than a full frame. So this is something that I picked up, and I definitely can't wait to use it more and develop more film and get better at it. And incorporate this and everything I learned here into that, my Canon R3. And work it both together, you know, the new versus the old. Stay tuned for more videos on a film camera, plus more videos on my Canon R3. It isn't the end of my mirrorless for sure. I love my Canon R3. It's like the best thing I've ever had. This is just an addition. So I guess I'll catch you guys in the next video. My name is Andy. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.